everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone had a great, didn't realise it was that time. I hope everyone had a great Sunday and all the Dashers earned well. And I think I've got to move my seat back up. Apparently that's as far as it'll go. Anyway, yeah, I've got my big heavy flipping winter coat on today, but I was just got home, threw the rubbish out, and thought I'd jump back in here and warm up and do the video. But ended up watching a couple of YouTube videos. Dashing Grandpa, you were the one that got me started. I saw something about your 55-inch telly at a Walmart trying to fit it in your car, and then I got hooked after that. Anyhow, interesting to see that it didn't go in the Infinity. Could have just lowered the back seats and pushed it in through that way, I'm sure. Anyway, all right. Well, what was I going to say? Well, I didn't get started as early as I wanted to today. Oh, jeez. I fell asleep watching the telly last night when I eventually got in, and then woke up and done the video editing partially, and then fell asleep doing that, and then finished it all off and got it on YouTube earlier around lunchtime-ish, and got that out there sometime anyway. But it was cold out. I awoke eventually, and my nose ripping peeped from under the covers and didn't want to ripping go any further than that. But anyway, got all done whatever else I had to do in the house, and then got out. Went to Applebee's for dinner in Lee's Summit. What a waste of time. No, Applebee's and Lee's Summit. The young lady that served us was real nice and that. The one that sat us, put us in the seats. Not sure about her, but anyway, she didn't seem to be all that happy. But maybe she didn't want to be out in the cold either. Because it wasn't exactly warm in there. Anyhow, I don't think there was many people working there today, and geez, I only saw 3. There must have been a couple of people in the kitchen at least, I hope. But yeah, and then there was, I think maybe a dozen people in there, if that. Yeah, the place was rather barren, and I can't say I'd ever go back to Applebee's really on that strength of that. It just the food weren't that brilliant, not that brilliant at all really. Not worth going back for. But anyway, got over that one, and started work around about just before 6 today. Blimey, it was, like I said, it was a tad chilly out. I was a bit reluctant to go out, but anyway, got out there and got started with it. First job was actually Panera. I haven't been to Panera much recently, but anyway, got down there and delivered that. I don't think it was going that far, but anyway, got that up to the door and took picture and hit the confirm button, and off I went. And then after that, I think I went to Hawaiian Brothers, did one from there. No, actually I did 2 from there. There was 2 from there, innit? Yeah, I got 2 orders on that one. I think they took us out to Greenwood. One of them took us out to Greenwood. They'd stacked it, and the first one it went to, I should have looked before, but I didn't, because it actually came in at the end of it. The first one I was taking was going down to Greenwood, and that one was paying all right. And then the second one came in, and it said that it's only going another I don't know, couple of miles or something, and it was another $5.50. I thought, all right, well, I'm down there anyway. Well, no, I wasn't. It wasn't. It was actually on the route, on the way. So it just took us out of the way a little bit, but not much. And delivered that one. I thought it would go up, but it didn't. It stuck at $5.50. Anyway, got that one unloaded and went down to Greenwood, delivered that one. Came back at some stage and ended up at the Mint. Did go past Wingstop, done that one at there. But I think I've done a couple others on DoorDash, but I thought DoorDash would keep us busy. All it kept me busy was there's loads of bloody declines. And I hadn't switched Uber or I did switch on Grubhub, but not a lot came through that. Not a lot that was worthwhile, to put it that way. And didn't really get a lot from it. So I thought a bit later on, I'll stick Uber on. I haven't put Uber. Well, I did have Uber on a few days ago, but DoorDash took over and kept us busy. But anyway, I switched the Uber on, and I think it's the first one came up, and it said it was like $27.50, something like that. But it was going 17 miles. Going from Siki's Japanese restaurant. It didn't seem like it would be 17 miles, but anyway, I went, I really don't know. I know it's going to Grain Valley. I don't know Grain Valley road by road. Yeah, we've been out there several times, but I don't know it road by road, and the darned Uber map is pretty much useless for zooming in to look at anything, but I said, sod it, I'll take it, I'll do nothing else. And so right after I took that and was on the way, bloody DoorDash piped up and started throwing orders our way. And anyhow, ignored all of those, and because none were going our way. So picked up the one at Siki's, got that one. No drama there tonight, just went in, woman was on the phone, and she can multitask pretty well. Anyhow, was out of there. There was like 3 bags, I think, on that one, and delivered it out to the country in Grain Valley. But it sounded far away, but it really weren't. I mean, it was barely out of Blue Springs, I think. So anyway, went on up to there, and I think I've been to that house before. Been a while. They had several old BMWs on their driveway. Not too old, but older. But I wish these houses, I mean, it was nice that they had a big flipping porch and lots of steps going up with, like a bloody mini mountain. And it was nice that they had big numbers on the porch, but the unfortunate thing is it's stuck behind a few things, and you can't bloody well see up there. And on the letterbox flipping up by the road there's no number on the bloody thing, so it don't help. And Uber's bloody map is needs some work on it. I mean, I wish they put it like the DoorDash map, or the Google map rather, where it tells you the actual the numbers of the houses and puts you right outside. DoorDash, it's kind of hit or miss. Is it outside, or is it the next freaking bloody house? Anyhow, I kind of jiggled around a bit and then finally figured out that, yeah, it was that house. Anyhow, went up there and delivered that, and of course got the pictures of that. Well, for some stupid reason, I thought, I must have thought I was on Grubhub where you didn't have to take a picture. So I was taking a picture with my phone, and then got back down to the van and went, oh crap, yeah, you can take a picture with it. just took a picture of the house, Dosh. If there's any questions of it, I've got pictures of where I dropped it, so no problems with that. And I don't know, I haven't used Uber a little bit, I suppose, but anyway, did that. And then what did I do? So yeah, I mean, that one wasn't so bad. There was a lot of Christmas lights, nice Christmas light displays out that way. I've got a picture of one of the ones that was there. So we got out of there, went to Blue Springs, had a pit stop at Quick Trip, and while I was there, Uber pipes up again. Comes up as $24.50, I think it was, and it was KFC back to Green Valley. Well, now we're a lot closer, so it shows that it was like 4 miles away. $24 if you've been... Yes, I'll do it. I do not know where it's going, but I'll find it. And let's hope Google's going to help us along the way. Anyway, at that time it was getting pretty close for KFC to close, so I had to whip around the back streets because I couldn't get out the way that I wanted to, I don't think. And whipped around the back streets, got up there, got in there. Had gone in the wrong bloody way to try and get through the drive-through. So I had to go back out on the main road and come back round again. Anyhow, they're bloody coming out of their drive-through, or going in it probably, has been brutal. Goes up the hill a bit. Anyhow, I had to take it a bit lenient coming out, that's for sure. But yeah, so get there, and I think it was like about 10 to 10, and they close at 10. Anyway, I get to the order thing, and she says, "Oh, pull round, we're still making it." Okay, great. So I get to the window, and a woman comes out, looks out the window, and she says, "Can you ring your people, because we don't have any legs, we've only got thighs." I said, "What happened? Did the ripping legs run away then?" Back windows open. Only the thighs were sat on the sofa, so you can only grab them. Blimey, it's gonna be fun tomorrow trying to catch them legs all running around. Anyway, so I called the customer, and took a while. I was wondering if she was actually going to answer, but anyway, she eventually answered, and it was all okay with her. She was fine with what they with the thighs. So I called her and said, "Okay, well, as soon as they've made it all, we'll be on our way." And anyhow, dropped it at the PayPal. Well, apparently I just paid someone. Anyway, so dropped that, got there. I mean, it didn't take long. I didn't know where we were going, of course. Thankfully, the Uber map was up to date. Actually took us right to the house. Well, no, it didn't, because it looked like it was actually the corner house. It was the next one up. It looked like a new housing estate, or newish, judging by the state of the bloody driveway that I went up. That was kind of rubbish. I mean, it was all cracked and loose stones and everything, broken flipping concrete. Anyhow, I thought it looked like a newer estate, judging by the houses, but judging by that bloody driveway, I'm not sure. But anyway, got up there, all the house was lit up, all nice. So I went up there, parked the things on the doorstep, took the picture, got back down to the van, clicked that it was all done and it, and left it at that. In two jobs. I can't believe it. I'd done $65 in 2 jobs. And that one that that last one where I dropped off the KFC, it seemed like there was an extra tip on it. I don't know whether it was or not. All I know is it was paying more. It paid more than what it said. Whether Uber withheld a tip or price or whatever, or the people put more on it, I honestly don't know. But anyway, it went up. I can't believe how much they paid. It wasn't a lot of food. I mean, obviously, you'll see a picture of it. It wasn't a lot of food. I don't know how much she spent on food. I don't know whether I can check that actually through Uber, but like you can with DoorDash. But anyway, either way, they definitely wanted their KFC. Anyway, they got it there, put it in the yacht bag, got it, whipped it up there. I think it was maybe 3 miles away, if that. And they could have gone down there themselves. They had a couple of cars on the driveway, I think. Anyhow, but anyway, I was quite happy and quite grateful for that anyway, even though it sounds like I'm moaning. But anyway, left there and was wondering whether I wanted to actually go home. I said to my wife, do we want to go home or do we... Oh, there's a dollop bit across the road, flipping playing in it. Mummy's let him out again. Anyway, I said to my wife, well, should we go home or should we just go back to Lee Summit? And I wasn't sure at the time whether Lee Summit was busy or not. I know that when I'd looked at it previously, after being kicked off, it was grey. And I ended up, whilst waiting at Quick Trip, I ended up switching it on because Blue Springs was alive slightly. So I put it on for there, and I think there was a peak pay there anyway too. But anyway, so drop that one off. Oh yeah, that's right, when I left that one there, an order came in for... one come in for Taco Bell and that wasn't worth doing, and I think another offer came in from Taco Bell to going somewhere else, and that wasn't worth doing. But one came in for McShite in Blue Springs, and I ain't going far. I'll do it. And again, I wasn't sure where we was going, but it wasn't going far at all. And the bloody DoorDash has been messing around vipping throughout the night. And anyway, it just started jerking a little bit. It wasn't catching up with the car, with us on the map at all. Also, it was non-responsive on the app itself. It was non-responsive at times. But when it got to the map as well, it was having issues. But anyway, found the house more or less on their own because I'd remembered where it was on the map. And Uber Eats earnings have updated on the tracking app, mileage tracking app. And yeah, it was... pulled up there, I was trying to figure out which house it was, but the geezer come out of his house and I went, oh good, there you go. And then went over to, did go back to Lee Summit. I can't remember if I did anything in bloody Lee Summit. But anyway, may have done one and just come home. Listen to LBC, Steve Allen on LBC on the way home. He's always a laugh. And yeah, got home maybe about an hour ago, done through the rubbish out and off I went. Anyhow, while I think about it, tracking apps, mileage tracking apps, you've all got to have them. And it helps a lot. But what I find is, have two. First of all, when you start your shift, always take a picture of the clocks. So that way you know if there's a problem. At the end of the night, like now for me, I can go there and I can double check whether I have done that amount of miles or if it was more or less. But I would also say get 2 tracking apps. They don't cost you anything. Some might want you to do an upgrade or whatever to it. The 2 that I have, you can upgrade on one, and the other one, well, I really don't know much about the other one, even though the other one was the one that I had first of all, but gave a lot of problems. And I eventually asked another dasher, and he told me, well, use this one. I've used that one, it's pretty good. And yeah, for the most part, it is pretty darn good. So always get 2 of them. That way you can compare which one. Because one said that I'd done just under 10 miles tonight. And the other said I'd done, I think it's 108 miles. So, and I'll double check that in a minute because I didn't check before I came on. But yeah, it's, so you've got to do that. They don't cost you anything. I won't mention them because, well, they don't pay me to mention them, so I'm not going to bother. But if they do want me to mention them, then fine, they can help to pay my way on this sound thing. Trying to get my light right. Don't seem I've gotten a bit washed out. No, I don't know. I've got 4 layers on today. Good grief. It was a bit chilly chilly today, to say the least. Even though it was a bit warmer than last night. But anyway. But I guess the chill got to me somehow. I even had to put another blanket on the bed last night. Oof, shoot. Anyway, this morning. Alright, well, really nothing else to report. I didn't do anything to do with Spark today. Nothing at all. It was too late for me to get out to mess about with that. Plus, I need to clear out the back of the van a bit more. And that's not going to happen tomorrow because I've got to put the contraption for my wife in the back of the van. She's got a walker that she needs. She doesn't use it all the time, but she's got a hospital appointment tomorrow, so she's going to need it. And while she's there, I get to go play with cats and install a wireless charger for someone. Someone actually listened to me on getting a wireless charger, so they ordered one of these and want some help in fitting it for them. So I'll go over and do that tomorrow. So, yeah, really that's it. That's it, I think. Weren't a long video at all. Maybe too much longer than what it was. Should have been. But anyway, don't remember anything tonight. Don't remember jumping any curbs, playing chitty chitty bang bang at all. Didn't see any deers at all tonight. They were all flipping cuddled up somewhere. Yeah, don't know. Didn't see anything. Maybe they were flipping seeing me go by and they didn't. They kept out the way. I don't know. So my driving. Anyway, all right. Anyway, as usual, hit the thumbs up button, please. And if you enjoyed the video, and hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. It looks good on my channel. It looks good that people are been actually looking at it and liking the channel enough that they actually decide that they want to subscribe. So that all helps with some sort of algorithms or whatever to do with YouTube. I don't know how all that works. And then hit the bell icon. That way you're warned of when the new videos come out. Warned. As you can run screaming. And no, it'll tell you, give you notifications when the videos are actually out. And you can choose either to run away or throw the phone or decide that you want to watch it. Or if you just want to torture someone else, just that you're not too keen on, just send them the video and maybe I can babble them to into submission. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back. I'll be back at work tomorrow anyway, probably. At some stage. Alright, hopefully, well, hang on, I'm not sure, because tomorrow is supposed to be, we're supposedly getting some snow according to the weather this morning, or yesterday morning as it is now, because it's now 1:30 on a Monday morning. So, may or may not be out if in dashing tomorrow, all depends on the weather. I mean, I don't mind being out and about in the slippery stuff, but only problem is if the snow does stick, if it does actually come down, then people are not going to have enough time to clear their driveways, or worse for me at least, clear their steps. So I don't want to mess about with it. I've already just got the brace off for my hip and wrist, so I don't want to be hurting anything else because someone that is too lazy to clean the stuff off their steps, etc. Even though that they know someone's coming out to deliver food for them. But who knows, we'll see what happens, whether people are notoriously wrong. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks again. Cheers. Ta-da.